Hello everybody and welcome back to Business Statistics Online. This week we're going to start talking about Chapter 3, which is calculating descriptive statistics. And in this video I will tell you how to use Excel to compute things that you're probably already familiar with. So statistics such as mean, median, and mode, and a couple of other characteristics of data. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first tab, unemployment rates. And just to remind you, you can download this file on Blackboard. So if you want to perform these computations as you watch the video, you can do that. Okay, our first set of data represents unemployment rate in the United States from 2011 till 2013. And we would like to compute mean, median, mode, describe the shape of the distribution, and then also talk about range, variance, and standard deviation. Okay, so to do this in Excel, it's really easy. We're going to go to Data tab, Data Analysis. We're going to choose Descriptive Statistics, and in the Data Input, we're going to highlight the cells where our data is stored. Okay, so just like before. Then over here, you probably have new worksheet checked in. So check output range and highlight the cell where you want your output to be produced. Okay, and then check summary statistics, press OK, and you're gonna get all of these numbers here. So let's see, what do we have for the first? So mean is the average, right? Okay, this is the arithmetic average. So you could have done summation and then divide by 25, or just average function, right? But here you have the average unemployment rate, and it's 8.476. Okay, if you would like to check, you can always do this average and use these cells. Oops, right here. Something is not right. Okay, let's redo this real quick. Equal average. And I need to be careful highlighting my cells. Here we go. Okay, you might say, why is it 8.5? Because I need to produce more decimal places. And there you go. So 8.476. Okay, mean is done. Median is the number that sits in the middle of the data if you were to order your set. Okay, 8.3, that's your median, and mode is the number that occurs more often than any other number, and that would be 9. There are commands for these computations as well, so they're pretty self-explanatory. So we can do median here and highlight our cells. And it's the same thing, and also for mode. Mode parentheses, highlight the cells. You don't need to do this once you have all of your characteristics in this table. But just in case you wanted to see if there's a way to compute just one of these, the answer is yes. Okay, so now we need to describe the shape of this distribution, right? Shape. Okay, so what's the deal here? We're going to take a look at mean and median, and the mean is larger than the median. So the data is right skewed. Okay, so if the mean is bigger than the median, the data is right skewed. Okay, that's what we have here. So that gives us everything that we need to do for goal 1, determine mean, median, mode. We describe the shape of the distribution. We're good to go. So these are your measures of central tendency. Now let's talk about measures of variability. How spread out your data is. Okay, what's the range? How do your numbers differ from the mean? That's what measures of variability tell us. Okay, so we need to compute the range. So right here, range is the maximum value minus the minimum. So you can see that it is 1.3, and it tells you where your data is located, right? So how big is the variation between the smallest and the largest? Variance, sample variance right here, it's also done. And standard deviation, this is on average, how do your values differ from the mean? Okay, standard deviation is the one that we're going to be using a lot, so I'm going to emphasize that this one is important. Okay, there's also another command for computing standard deviation is stdev.s, which stands for sample, and we're going to highlight our cells just to check that we get the same thing, and we do. All right, so here's your sample standard deviation, sample variance, and range, and they tell you how spread out your data is. Okay, so that's everything for this topic. Thank you for watching.